talk a little bit about how the running game got you guys established early, a couple big runs on that first drive.
Yeah, Davion was running really hard. All our backs were going. Both teams were having success with the run early. That got us going, set up quite a few things in the play action game and in the passing game. And then our guys made plays. Really felt, who'd you have in here? So Wilton, who else was in here? Amara Harbaugh. Heck of a game. That's maybe one of his best. Talk about guys making plays. Amara Harbaugh was really making plays today. And Wilton, another tremendous game by him. You know, the throw he made before half to Amara on the deep in route. You know, I thought that was especially good after taking a hit, getting knocked down, a pretty hard hit, and then coming back and throwing that one right in the money. Defensively made plays. Guys made plays. 3 out of 4 fourth down stops were huge in the ball game. Jabril got a fourth down stop, and then also picking up that conversion at the end, scoring a touchdown. Guys made plays. That's the way I feel right now. Got the W.
In the middle, Steve.
Jim, you talked about Amara going into the season as being your best wide receiver, and I think we're seeing what you saw. Talk about what he's done during the season to even take it up another level, and what you're getting from him right now.
Well, his game is at a very high level. I mean, some of the highest I've seen of a college receiver. I think he's well established as a great playmaker, and also disciplined in every single route that he runs. He blocks. Great teammate. He does it all, and does it at the best that he can possibly do. And he's got a lot of God-given talent and a great work ethic, etc. But I think it was a premier game for him today.
In the middle, Chris.
Coach, can we talk about Kenny Allen in the punt game and the kick game today?
Yeah, it was in the kickoff game. He was flawless today. We needed that. It was a tight ball game. Guys were tested in all phases. Our offense was tested. Our kicking game was tested, and our defense was tested. And our guys came through. Kenny came through. It was 100% on all his kicks.
Coach, all the way in the right there, Doug.
Jim, I believe it was maybe leaked that you might be getting trophies, little miniature ones for the guys, but to have the trophy, the Paul Bunyan trophy in that locker room for all the guys to come in and celebrate, what was that like for you as the kind of the overseer of the team? How much joy did that bring to you to see those guys celebrate with that?
A lot of joy. It's the great thrill of victory, the wonderful feeling of winning. Let's see, Jim McKay, right? The thrill of victory. Good feeling.
In front of the left leg.
Coach, can you give us the significance or context of the workman shirt you were sporting on the way in today?
Oh, my jacket?
Yeah.
It's just a jacket I've had for about 5 years. But, what'd you say? The what?
You get like a workman jacket that said Jim. I didn't know if there was a backstory or context to that when you were walking into the stadium.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious what it stands for, what it represents.
Right to your right, Will John.
Workman's jacket.
Jim, when you guys are up pretty big at halftime, 17 points, and they keep coming back and making it tight, and then you keep pulling it. Did you think something was amiss with your guys' defense, or did you just view that as a rivalry and that's what happens?
Like I said, we were tested in all phases, and we were sure that was going to be the case, and our guys made the plays throughout the ball game. Really, I mean, from start to finish, our guys made a few more plays. It was a good tight game, and good for our guys to be tested that way, and good for them to come through.
Coach, all the way to the left there, Nick.
Jim, you mentioned Wilton earlier. I think really for the first time, they go down, they score a touchdown their first drive, the crowd's into it, he has to go back out, settle things down and lead you guys. He led you right down for a touchdown. Was that, one of the more impressive moments for him? That's the first time he's really done that on the road or hadn't been in that situation.
Yeah, I've been noticing it really. I mean, there's been, he just gets better and better in terms of his poise. He's very, very, very calm, very strategic. He's thinking the whole time, and he's able to operate at a very, very high level. But it's getting better every week. I mean, it's very kind of like Jake Rudock, very Jake Rudock-like. I mean, Jake really grew at that, and was a great example for Wilton last year. I think I would credit that. I mean, but he's definitely ascending player in that area.
Coach in the back right here, Fred.
Jim, since you're reciting Jim McKay, to finish that, last year you experienced the ultimate agony of defeat. You didn't talk about that much this week, but didn't that make this a little sweeter?
I mean, anytime you lose, it's the agony of defeat. Anytime you win, it's the great thrill of victory and wonderful feeling of winning. That's just fact of business.
In front here, Mark.
Can you update us
Fact, F-A-C-K, fact.
can you update us on Grant Carey's status? Did he travel here and why not?
What did I say, F-A-C-T?
Yeah.
Correction, I said corrected. F-A-C-T.
Jim, can you update us on Grant Carey's situation? Was he here today? And
No,
is that a discipline situation?
wasn't here today, Mark.
Is that a discipline situation?
It wasn't on the travel team, Mark.
Any other questions? Oh, Mitch.
Jim, I'll throw two in here if I can. First of all, on that last play when they went for the two-point conversion, what was your understanding as to why they were doing that? And secondly, in a more broader sense, a lot of guys who have held your position before or at Ohio State or Michigan State, they say, part of this job is you got to beat Michigan State, you got to beat Ohio State, you got to win a Big Ten title. Do you hold with that? And if so, how significant is this? This is the first time you've done one of those three things on your checklist? So those two questions.
First part of that question, when I saw they were going for two, we called a timeout to get our defense back on the field. Second part of that question, I mean, it's we treat every game like it's a big game. We treat every game like it's a championship game, and fortunately, our guys made the plays today. The credit goes to the players. Also, the assistant coaches did a tremendous job. Really proud of everybody, all our staff. And now it's onward.
Did you understand the two-point conversion, like what they were trying to do with that exactly? Given where we were in the score, what they were going to do versus just kicking the point?
No, I mean, you have to understand what they were, trying to get 2 points. Was what they were trying to do. Period.
Got time for one or two more, go all the way to the back of the team.
Now in the second half of the season here, you guys have 3 big-time road games. This was the first of them in a hostile environment. Did you see the composure and attitude you'd like to see from your team today? I
thought our guys played really good, solid football, and made big plays, made plays. That's the way I look at it. I was really proud of them. Really proud of the way they played. I thought they performed admirably and got the W. But yeah, they play with composure and poise, and I thought so. Yes.